Hey there, everybody. The day is finally here. Censored skins in Genshin Impact. Which isn't actually as exciting as it sounds, but they are out now. And I saw a lot of confusion on the Genshin Impact Twitter, so for those of you who are watching this video, you don't have to wait for 2.5. They are literally already here. And the way that you get a hold of them is by going to your mail. They got sent to you here. You just claim them. Pretty easy peasy for the most part. If you noticed when logging on today that it took like a little extra time to load the game, that's because all of this stuff was getting loaded. And I conveniently have a party set up here so we can just browse right through and see what they are. I haven't actually looked at them yet. You can see everybody's still in their normal outfits still. So let's take a look and see what they are. Because we saw the prototype, right? We saw the drawing online, but I didn't actually see what they were, you know? The one that I was maybe, like, actually looking forward to was the Mona one. So I'm curious, and you can see it's in here now. When you claim them, by the way, it makes it look like you're getting a 5-star, but you're not actually getting a 5-star. Yeah, okay. Okay. I honestly, like, comparatively, I don't really see it. There's a huge difference, honestly. Maybe it seemed different in the drawing, but she's still in a bodysuit. Right? Am I crazy? It like functionality wise, it doesn't seem any different. I guess they've maybe made the chest more concealed, but like she's straight up still in a bodysuit for the most part. You know what I mean? The hat has changed too. Oh, I didn't notice the detail on the hat. On the ribbon, there's like embellishments now of red. That's kind of hype. The overall aesthetic is different. It's more. It's got more going on. There's more stars, I guess, is the big difference there. But functionality wise, it's still pretty much the same thing. I think. She's just not in leggings anymore. Or whatever. I don't understand women's clothing. I really don't. So it's wasted on me, I'll be honest. But even on the underside of the hat, you can see that there's like stars and stuff in there. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, so I'm not as enamored with it as I thought I might be. Maybe the drawing just looked different. I don't know. Who else do we have here? We have Rosaria. I know this one was a high point of controversy. We have her normal outfit, which is fishnets and a white top, evidently. But with this one, she actually looks more nun-like, which I think is maybe good for her character overall, because like that's kind of the point. Obviously, you know, the fishnets are gone, but there's still some kind of tights down there, so that part hasn't really changed that much. Obviously less skin overall is showing. But as far, I never really understood her top for the most, because like it straight up just looks like a corset that she just hasn't bothered to lace up. But here it actually seems more like, you know, something you would see a nun wear, I guess. I'm also more a fan of her headpiece being primarily black instead of like the white embellishment at the bottom. Bigger fan of that. No shoulders. We're not allowed to see shoulders, evidently. There is some kind of brooch on her left shoulder, on the right side if you're looking at it, which I don't Oh no, that was there too. See, I never even noticed it. I legitimately never noticed that because it always got caught up in the back of the headpiece or the veil, whatever you want to call that. I legitimately did not notice that until just right now. But now that it's sitting off on a black shirt, like you can kind of see it better, which is interesting. That's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Overall, I don't think there's a huge difference in terms of that either. I think it looks more put together, honestly. At least her bodice is like buttoned and belted, I guess. This is not me like favoring censorship, by the way. I'm taking a look overall. And I think she's in pants now? In pants? I can't tell. Pants? This is obviously not pants. That I can... Okay. Alright, before we get demonetized, let's move on to Amber. Amber, I didn't really see as having any kind of difference at all. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I didn't notice a difference, like, at all. But maybe I'll notice it now. This is normal, Amber. I didn't really see the issue in the first place, but alright, that's cool. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the shirt is slightly higher cut around the outside? Maybe? And she's got different embellishments on the jacket. That's a difference. There's... Up on top of the bow, she's got like what appear to be like some burgundy accents that weren't there before. Hair is the same, goggles are the same, so the jacket's different. Her main outfit is less brown and more burgundy, I guess. That's a change. Her shorts literally look the same length outside of like some frilly bits at the bottom. The leggings are the boots, whatever those are. Yeah, Amber doesn't really look any different to me. They've taken away her cleavage. That's pretty much it. And then given her some more like color diversity on her jacket. That is pretty much it. Right? Am I missing anything? Design is still the same? Yeah, no. The jacket is literally just colored different. That's literally it. They took away her cleavage. That is it. Interesting. 100% Outrider. As opposed to a 5-star Outrider. Okay. Sure. That seems fine. And then Jean. So Jean, I wasn't really sure how I was gonna feel about it. I was just gonna wait and see the final. She seemed more frilly, and frankly, I have this outfit, which is fine, you know. I guess a lot of the controversy was like they were covering her chest more, which is what it is. But they did that in this skin, so I guess I didn't really care overall in general. But you know, it is what it is. I'm a Jean fan. We stan a high pony over here. So this is the new skin, eh? So the color is definitely darker. It gives off a more mature vibe, I think. I'm not sure how I feel about is that like a black? A gray and black? I liked the blue more. And I thought that's what they were changing it to. But evidently not. I don't like mixing navy and black. I'm not sure if that's actually a fashion sin or not, but that is how I feel about it. And so I'm not a big fan of the navy jacket with like the black shirt. I don't know if I like that or not. In fact, I know I don't like that, so never mind. I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of that. Color-wise, other than that, it looks the same outside of the shirt design. Which I kind of like the shirt design better. I'm going to keep it real. Like, I like the lapel style, which is what is going on down here, I think, versus just the open collar that's happening. I don't know how I feel about the tuxedo shirt. That's different. Yeah. I'd have gone with something different there, maybe. But she's more buttoned up, I guess. No, she has the same collar. I'm now realizing that my girl is wearing just a collar. I always thought that it was attached to the jacket or something. It's not. It's not attached to the jacket. I always thought that it was. My girl is straight up just put a collar on top of nothing. Wow, okay. That does seem kind of silly. To be honest. Now that I'm seeing it like that, it does seem a little bit silly. I think we're still sleeveless, but she has a jacket, so that's the same. I'm noticing they're not doing poses, though. Is that intended? Or do I have to, like, switch to it for them to do poses? I have to switch to it. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Right? Do you do poses? No. Okay. So I do have to switch to it for them to make poses. Okay. I guess that's something. So overall, I don't really mind it. You know, obviously it doesn't really affect us globally as much because we get the option. Whereas over in China, your option gets taken away and you get what you get, which are these new outfits. So obviously not a fan of that. Freedom of choice is always much better, in my opinion. So globally, we just get 4 alternative looks that we can choose to use or not use. It's pretty much up to us. However, something that is going to be slightly problematic. Actually, let me put Mona's outfit on. This is the one I thought I was really gonna like, but now I'm just kind of like half and half on. So part of the problem is, and we talked a little bit about this during the live stream earlier this week, where Ning Wang perhaps alluded to things about her and Beto that the China version probably would not appreciate becoming canon. So they have to be a little more subtle about it. Unfortunately,
must rid themselves of material desires.
I agree.
Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
That's copium, Mona. You're very poor. Point being, they have to kind of go back and change the cutscenes. So, whereas it's easy for a player globally to just swap between skins, it's not as easy to allow different cutscenes with different designed characters in multiple versions. So, I'm assuming in order to kind of simplify that whole process, what they've gone ahead and done is they've changed the cutscenes to reflect the new skins, or the censored skins rather. And so everybody globally, when cutscenes happen, are going to have that. I don't know what that means in terms of summon. I'm assuming that the summons will change as well. The splash art, when that happens, I'm assuming the splash art will reflect the new censored outfits rather than the old outfits. So there's that. But those are really the big changes that I think are going to affect global players, not just China players. Cutscenes are going to reflect the new censored looks. And then, you know, splash art, I think, will be changed. Because I think I saw in the notes that they'd be making changes to the standard wish. And a lot of people speculated that, at least in the comments, which take that for what you will, that they were going to be adjusting the pool slightly in 2.5. I don't think that's the case. I think what they're probably going to do is change the splash art for these guys, because they are all characters who are in the normal pool. So there's no limited here. So I assume that means you would have to change that. But then I think you'd also have to change the special banner too, right? Because, you know, how many times have we gotten a Mona or a Chi-Chi or a Keqing instead of getting the actual focus character that we're after? So those are some of the bigger changes that we are actually going to see in terms of changes globally. But at least we still have, you know, the option to choose what we want, or you know, our actual characters that we use and run around with in the overworld. But it is what it is, you know. I'm glad they at least found a way to mitigate some of the censorship. And I think, again, a lot of that had to do with transferring publishing rights over to Cognisphere instead of MiHoYo a couple months back. But overall, I don't think it's a big deal. I do understand that, you know, censorship is a very slippery slope in terms of, you know, a couple minor changes initially, and then, like, stuff can get run away with pretty quickly if you don't keep it in check. But I think MiHoYo probably has a firm enough grasp on that. They obviously made changes in their publisher sooner than later to maybe help mitigate some of this because they knew it was coming, and I think they're going to be fine. I think they'll do okay with it. We may see more changes in the future. This may just be, you know, a partial rollout. I'm sure that there are some other characters that are likely to be censored at some point. So I don't think this is the end of it, for what it's worth, but I don't know that I really hate the new outfits either. I hate that it was censored, but I hate that you would have to use it if you don't like it. I guess that's my critique of it. But overall, I don't really hate any of the new outfits. Outside of Jean mixing blue and black color schemes, I don't feel great about that. Particularly navy blue and black. I don't feel good about that. Anyway, that's it. I've rambled about colors and outfits for far too long, and so I will leave it to you. How do you feel about this? I have given my opinion already, so I won't hash it out again. But leave a thought in the comment below. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Looking forward to 2.5, whenever that comes soon. And yeah, another weekly Genshin Impact video for you here on this channel. So thanks again. Subscribe, come back for more. And until then, I'll catch you next time.